Hello students, welcome to EPG Parshala. I am Dr. Savita from Maharaja Agrasen University, Baddi, Himachal Pradesh. Today we are going to discuss about a module entrepreneurial traits and types, the motivating factors and theories under paper entrepreneurship development and project management. After completing this module, you shall be able to understand the concept of an entrepreneur, entrepreneurial traits, factors of motivation, and the theories of motivation of entrepreneurship. The success of or failure of an enterprise depends on the efficiency, traits, and skills of the entrepreneur. The common man thinks that people go into business and become entrepreneurs only to make money. The desire to earn money is no doubt an important factor of motivation, but entrepreneurs are motivated not by profits only. Several research studies have been conducted in India to identify the factors that inspire entrepreneurs. Changemakers like J.R.D. Tata, M.S. Oberoi, Jamnalal Bajaj lead the new way for Indian entrepreneurs and open a new vista for them. They have taken the opportunities and generated employment opportunities in the country. Therefore, entrepreneurs are important for the economic growth of the country. Now, I'm going to discuss with you the concept of entrepreneur. The term entrepreneur is derived from the French word entreprendre, that means to undertake. The word has been used since ages, but its meaning is changing over time. In early 16th century, entrepreneurs was the term used for the persons engaged in the military journey. Later on, in 17th century, it was expanded for the persons engaged in the engineering activities such as construction, etc. In the beginning of the 18th century, entrepreneur refers to the persons engaged in the economic activities. Therefore, entrepreneur has changed over the time from the person engaged in military expedition to the economic activities. Entrepreneur literally means the person who innovates the new things to earn profits as a reward by organizing the factor of productions and bearing the risk. Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is a person who launches its own venture. He organizes, manages, and takes the risk of developing those new products or processes for which the market demand exists, but these are not currently being supplied in the market. An entrepreneur bears the risk of a new venture if there is a chance to earn profits. He is the front man who brings together various factors of productions and creates values by developing a new product or process. Thus, an entrepreneur may be described as a person who has the ability to explore the market, identify opportunities for growth, make best use of available resources, and implement actions to maximize those opportunities. Richard Cantillon was the first who proposed the term entrepreneur. According to him, an entrepreneur is an agent who buys factor of production at certain prices in order to combine them into a product with a view to selling it at uncertain prices in future. According to Schumpeter, entrepreneur is an individual who carries out new combines of means of production by which there occurs disequilibrium. as there are many views regarding entrepreneur. Therefore, entrepreneur is classified as risk bearer, innovator, and organizer. Entrepreneur as an organizer organizes the factor of production by taking the land, labor, and capital from another resources. Entrepreneur as risk bearer. Richard Cantillon proposed about the unique feature of risk bearing as an entrepreneur. He stated that entrepreneur bears the risk by buying the factors of production at a certain prices and produces the product to sell them at the uncertain prices in future. Knight also proposed that entrepreneur is a person who bears the non-insurable risk. Non-insurable risk is uncertain and cannot be calculated. He further stated that entrepreneur takes the responsibility of the uncertainty which is not insured. Entrepreneurs as an innovator. Joseph A. Schumpeter in 1934 defined the entrepreneur as an innovator. He believed that entrepreneur begins the economic development in the country with the help of the innovation. According to him, entrepreneur is an innovator as he introduces a new product, introduces a new method of production, and carries a new form of organization. However, he felt that these attributes would not be sufficient to explain the entrepreneurship. Now we take entrepreneur as an organizer. J.B. Say developed the concept of entrepreneur as an organizer. He defined the role of entrepreneur as a coordinator, organizer, and supervisor. According to him, entrepreneur organizes the factor of production by taking land from one, labor from other, and capital yet from another. According to Say, entrepreneurship is the combination of three factors. One is moral qualities for the work consisting of judgment, persistence, and knowledge of business environment. Secondly, command over capital resources, and thirdly, effective utilization and administration to overcome uncertainty of profits. Traits of an entrepreneur. Following are the traits of an entrepreneur: hard work, visionary, decision-making ability, innovative, desire for high achievement, optimistic, good organizer, patient, communicative skills, team spirit, and emotional balance. These are the traits of entrepreneurs. Now, we talk about traits of an entrepreneur. If we go through history, we come across different successful entrepreneurs in India like Ratan Tata, Aditya Birla, Azim Premji, N.R. Narayanamurthy, Rahul Bajaj, and many more. We will find certain similarities between them. These similarities can be called as the traits of an entrepreneur. These traits are hard work. Entrepreneurs works very hard to succeed. Most of entrepreneurs work hard in the beginning and thus same becomes their habit for the lifetime because they believe that hard work is the key to success. Visionary. Entrepreneur is visionary and have foresight to know the future. He have the ability to visualize the likely change in taste and preferences of the customer, technology advancement, etc. in the future. Decision-making ability. Entrepreneurs have good decision-making skills and is able to take the decision promptly and accurately. And the next one is innovative. Entrepreneur is the source of the economic development in the country. So, he should be innovative to bring the change in the country. He produces the goods and services according to the changing need of the customers. Desire for high achievement. Entrepreneurs have desire for high goals, therefore takes the business to the new heights. Optimistic. Entrepreneurs are optimistic and have positive approach toward the things. They do not get troubled by the present problems and believes that things will become better in the future. Good organizer. Entrepreneur organizes the various factors of production on their own and thus brings together all the required resources for starting an enterprise. Patient. Entrepreneurs are highly patient and do not get affected by the temporary failure and continue to work hard. Entrepreneurs try again and again to achieve the success. Communication skills. Entrepreneurs are good communicator and with their good communication skills, they are able to convince others with their ideas. Team spirits. An entrepreneur has the ability to build successful teams and thus working in teams. She is good at building and managing successful teams. Emotional balance. There are many ups and downs in the business, but entrepreneur has to be emotionally stable. They do not get carried away by the huge profits and disappointed by the huge losses. They remain quiet and calm at every situation. Now, let us discuss types of entrepreneur. Entrepreneur can be classified into different types as follows based on use of technology. First of all, on the base of use of technology, it is further classified into two categories, technical entrepreneurs and non-technical entrepreneurs. Technical entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs who establish technology-based industries are called as technical entrepreneur, for example, IT industries. Non-technical entrepreneurs. Non-technical entrepreneurs who do not use science and technology into their business are called non-technical entrepreneurs. On the basis on the type of business, it is further classified into three categories. One is trading entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs who carry out the trading activities are called as trading entrepreneurs. They arrange the finished goods from the manufacturers and sell them to the customer or the retailers. For example, wholesalers, middlemen, etc. Second one is manufacturing entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs who identify the need of the customers and accordingly manufacture the product are called as manufacturing entrepreneurs. They are the one who convert the raw material into the finished goods. Third one is agricultural entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs who take up the activities relating to the agriculture are called agricultural entrepreneurs. For example, cultivation, marketing of agricultural products, etc. On the basis of ownership. On the basis of ownership, there are three types of entrepreneurs. One is private entrepreneur. When an enterprise is owned by an individual, he is called as private entrepreneur. He bears the whole risk and is the sole owner of the business. State entrepreneur. When an enterprise is owned by the state or the government, it is called as the state entrepreneur. Joint entrepreneur. When an enterprise is jointly run by the government and the private individual, it is called as joint entrepreneur. On the basis of size of enterprise, it is of three types. One is small scale entrepreneur. An entrepreneur who has invested up to 1 crore rupee for the plant and machinery is called a small scale entrepreneur. Medium scale entrepreneur. An entrepreneur who has invested above 1 crore rupees and below 5 crore rupees for the plant and machinery of the business is called a medium scale entrepreneurs. Large scale entrepreneur. An entrepreneur who has invested above 5 crore rupees for the plant and machinery of the business is called a large scale entrepreneurs. On the basis of gender, male entrepreneurs. When enterprises are established and controlled by male, these are called as male entrepreneur. Female entrepreneurs. When enterprises are established and controlled by female, these are called as female entrepreneurs. Based on the Clarence-Denhoff classification. According to Denhoff, entrepreneurs are less innovative and initiating in the beginning but become highly innovative and responsible over time. Based on this, Denhoff has classified the entrepreneur into four types. One is innovating entrepreneur. The entrepreneur who innovates new product, new market, new process, etc. are called as innovating entrepreneurs. These entrepreneurs exist only when the country is developed and people are looking forward to the innovations. Second one is imitative entrepreneurs. These are the entrepreneurs who accept the innovations and imitate them. They do not innovate themselves but reproduce the innovations already done. Such entrepreneurs can work only in the underdeveloped country by bringing the innovations from the developed economies. Third one is Fabian entrepreneur. Such entrepreneurs are very conscious and handle things with care. They imitate the change when only they get sure that implementing changes would give them profits for sure and not to adapt changes will lead to loss. Fourth one is drawn entrepreneurs. Such entrepreneurs are not ready to accept changes. They generally refuse to accept the innovations and want to continue with their existing business processes, because of which they generally incur losses. Based on different behavioral scientists. One is solo operators. These are the entrepreneurs who work alone and if needed hire few employees. Mostly, every entrepreneur starts their enterprise as solo entrepreneurs, active partners. These are the entrepreneurs who jointly start an enterprise and work actively for the business. Entrepreneurs who only provide funds for the business and do not actively participate in the operations are just called as partner. Inventors. These are the entrepreneurs whose basic interest is in the research and development. They are the ones who are creative and bring new innovations. Challengers. These are the entrepreneurs who are ready to accept the challenges and get into the business because of the challenges it presents. Buyers. They are the entrepreneurs who are afraid of risk and do not want to bear much risk. Therefore, they prefer to buy an outgoing firm rather than starting a new one. And the last one is lifetimers. These entrepreneurs want to continue their enterprise for the lifetime. Generally, people who have hereditary enterprises are called as lifetimers. Now, we will discuss entrepreneurial motivation. The word motivation has come from the Latin word mover, which means to move, and is derived from the English word motive. It means the inner state of our mind that directs or stimulates us to achieve our goals. Motives are not necessarily inborn but are the result of our interactions with the society. So, they give directions to our behavior to achieve the desired goals. Therefore, entrepreneurial motivation can be defined as the process that directs or stimulates our behavior to achieve the entrepreneurial goals. In other words, entrepreneurial motivation activates the inner state of an entrepreneur to put a higher of efforts for the achievements of the desired entrepreneurial objectives. Motivating factors for entrepreneur. Now, I'm going to discuss the factors which motivate entrepreneur. These are educational background, family background, desire to do something new, business experience, government assistance and support, encouragement from big business houses, easy availability of raw material and labor, profit margins, job security, and social prestige. Entrepreneurial motivation is important because as long as the entrepreneur is not motivated, he or she cannot achieve their goals. There are certain factors which motivate the entrepreneurs while some do not. It is a matter of concern to find out which factor motivate the employees. Different researchers have conducted several studies to identify such factors. Following are the sum up factors of motivation for the entrepreneurs. Educational background. The knowledge acquired through the various courses provided by the institutions have motivated entrepreneurs to step into the business. Entrepreneurs feel confident while entering into the business of their education fields. Family background. The family businesses motivate the entrepreneurs to join businesses. In India, different entrepreneurs have continued their forefathers' business like Mukesh Ambani, Ratan Tata, Aditya Birla, etc. desire to do something new. People have urge to do something new and creative. The strong desire to be innovative and creative promotes entrepreneurship among the population. Business experience. Large experience in a particular field makes the people aware of that field. Therefore, entrepreneurs feel motivated to enter into the fields in which they have the rich experience. Government assistance and support. Government provides support to the entrepreneurs in different ways, such as providing loans at low interest rates, tax concessions, leasing schemes, export assistance, etc. Assistance from the end of the government motivates people to become entrepreneurs. Encouragement from big business houses. The success stories of the large businesses motivate the people to become entrepreneurs. Moreover, the successful businessman encourages the people to become entrepreneurs. Easy availability of raw material and labor. Easy availability of the raw material and labor at cheap rates motivates the people to become entrepreneurs as it makes the business little easy. Profit margins. Many people become entrepreneurs for earning more money. So, earning money is one of the most motivating factors. Job security. Overpopulation and unemployment is the one of the most challenging problem in India. As the population is growing, there is more and more risk of unemployment. Moreover, people do not feel secure with their jobs because of the availability of large number of skilled population. Therefore, people prefer to become entrepreneurs. Social prestige. In India, entrepreneurs are seen with respect, so people get motivated to become entrepreneurs to gain social respect. Now, we are going to discuss motivation theories for entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship has large risk associated with it, but still prefer to become entrepreneur because of the several motivating factors. There are thinkers who have explained what motivates an individual to go for entrepreneurship through different theories. Maslow's need hierarchy and McClelland achievement motivation theory are most relevant to understand the entrepreneurial behavior of an individual. Maslow need hierarchy theory. Maslow has given the need hierarchy theory of motivation. According to him, humans have 5 steps of needs from lower to higher order. Following are the needs. One is psychological needs. There are the most basic needs and the lowest in the hierarchy. These needs are of basic shelter, food, and clothes. Human beings work hard to fulfill their basic needs. Entrepreneurs also have the basic needs which motivates them to set up their own enterprise. Second one is safety and security needs. The second in the hierarchy is the safety and security needs and will emerge once the psychological needs are met, they become inactive. These needs include the free from the threats, secure atmosphere, financial security, etc. To fulfill these needs, one needs to have enough money. Entrepreneur works hard to meet his or her security needs. Social needs. After security needs are met, social needs are arises. Human being likes to be recognized and accepted by others. People like to interact with others, so to get affiliated to others. Therefore, entrepreneurs interact with the other entrepreneurs, employees, and others. In nutshell, Maslow need hierarchy theory consists of self-actualization needs, esteem needs, social needs, safety and security needs, and psychological needs. Next is self-esteem needs. These needs include self-confidence, accomplishment, skills, knowledge, and freedom. In case of entrepreneurs, the ownership and self-control over business satisfy their esteem needs by giving them respect, reputation, freedom, and status. Self-actualization. This is the greatest, or we can say that highest level of the Maslow hierarchy. Self-actualization needs are self-aware, self-conscious, and more concerned with the personal growth. This need is concerned with identifying what actually the potential is and actualizing the realization of the potential. According to Maslow, if the lowest need in the hierarchy is satisfied, then only next need will arise. Humans never get satisfied. So, as long as one need is satisfied, immediately second need arises. Social needs, self-esteem, and self-actualization needs motivates the entrepreneurs more to work hard. McClellan need for achievement theory. The most important motivation theory for entrepreneurs is McClellan need for achievement theory. McClellan focused on three needs: need for power, need for affiliation, and need for achievement. Need for power. The need for power is related to influence others, have control over others, and push to change people. The people with high need for power want to direct others. They want people to be dependent on them, which results in supreme satisfaction to the individuals. Need for affiliation. The need for affiliation is concerned with desire to build healthy and friendly relations with the other people. They have the strong desire to get accepted and affiliated by others. When people recognize the individuals, they get motivated. Need for achievement. The need for achievement is the desire to excel, to achieve the set goals with excellence. These needs direct the behavior of the individuals to perform better. People with high achievement needs show better performance than the individuals with the low achievement needs. They personally take the responsibility of achieving the set goals. They accept challenges and generally set difficult goals than low achievers. According to McClelland, all the three needs can exist simultaneously, but people with the high achievement needs are most likely to be entrepreneurs. So students, let us summarize what we have learned from this module. Entrepreneurs are important for the economic development of the country. There are certain characteristics which are common to the entrepreneurs. Moreover, entrepreneurs cannot always remain motivated. there are several factors which motivates the entrepreneurs. Different psychologists have worked to find the factors which can motivate the entrepreneurs. On the basis of that, they have propounded different theories of motivation for the entrepreneurs. Thank you.